Jason Rulo here with Pinnacle's blog. It's been a couple weeks. This is blog 14, and mainly it's an update for November and where we stand. I'm going to go through a few things and set us up for the big Thanksgiving holiday next week. November client of the month, first of all, is Susan Reardon. She's a client at Monsanto Company, trains with Renee most of the time, and she is developed into a pretty hardcore client of ours. She only trains about once a week with Renee, but is over at the wellness center there all the time. In fact, was a member of the month a few months back at the wellness center over there. So we'd like to send a congratulations to her and keep up the hard work. Also, I'd like to cover a new study that I read about and a couple other pieces of tidbits of information that I picked up over the last couple of weeks. The new study was performed at, or in part with the Dr. Jeffrey Gordon at Wash U, and it's regarding bacteria in the digestive tract, in the intestines, and how it affects weight gain. Basically, he found, and it's been found in, I guess, a few different studies, that different types of bacteria that are present in the gut can basically affect whether or not you gain or lose weight. This study was done on mice, but they are thinking that it may transfer to humans because of the environments that are involved inside the intestines and things like that. Allow the bacteria to grow, whether or not it's mice, humans, whatever. But with that being said, and they also different types of things, they fed them a different type of diet, and they found that basically a high fat and high sugar diet can lead to the increase in those type of bacteria. That being said, there also is a new study and new articles coming out on a few of the promising new diet drugs out there, like Conexa, Contrave, and lorcaserin, I think is the other one that's called. Basically, those specific drugs are meant to be long-term chronic-based drugs, just as you would take with like blood pressure and things like that. It's not a quick fix drug where you should stay on it for a short time. And these drugs which are still in the trial basis, and the Conexa is shown to lose like 14% over a year's time, and Contrave somewhere in the 2% to 8% range, and lorcaserin somewhere in the 8% range. But you got to understand, doesn't matter. It's a drug. Doesn't matter. What you got to understand with these drugs is that should you choose not to take them chronically, anytime you diet, you always have to remember that if you are not doing strength training, you will lose muscle mass. It is a physiological fact. You cannot stop from having it happen, and without strength training, you cannot replace it. So if you take a diet drug, whether or not it helps you lose weight or not, you will decrease your metabolism, and you will make it continually harder for your body to maintain the weight loss or to continue to lose weight. You're withering away. So whether or not you're taking a drug, you're going to have to continue to take that drug for an extended period of time, because as soon as you stop, you're going to gain it back, because your metabolism is now changed. So you have to remember that. There is no magic pill. Unfortunately, there are pills that can help you lose weight, but they will not help you keep it off. You have to continue to take them to continue to lose weight and continue to maintain the weight loss. And unfortunately, that's not something that we're interested in. At least I'm not interested in taking more drugs to help more things that could possibly be prevented by just diet and exercise. So I just want you to remember that when you hear about these new drugs that are going to be coming out over the next year or so. The pill manufacturers, the pharmaceutical manufacturers, understand that you need to stay on this drug for a chronic amount of time, for a long-term period of time, in order to maintain the weight loss, and that's how they make their money. So anyway, I digress. Also wanted to cover Thanksgiving scheduling. I know many of you at Monsanto are concerned because you're off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then you could possibly go in and work out, I guess, on Saturday. I'm not exactly sure what the wellness center hours are, but we're not closed at all here. So on any one of those days, we have plenty of options to come in here and work out, and we are going to honor your Monsanto training rate here at Pinnacle for those days for makeup sessions. sessions that were supposed to be trained, you were supposed to be trained on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. You can go ahead and make those sessions up at your Monsanto rate, and you can do so on either Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday. The only day that will be closed here is the actual Thanksgiving holiday. So, and on that day, if you would like to get a workout in, they are doing the turkey trot here in Chesterfield, so that'll give you another option to go ahead and burn some more calories. I'm going to cover caloric intake as far as the Thanksgiving holiday and the different foods and things like that in our next blog, but I did want to address that a little bit so that we can get you guys in there. I want you to get you scheduled as soon as possible, so you need to talk to your trainer, and you need to contact me as soon as possible to get that in there, because those days will book up. Also, in addition to that, I want to talk about, and this is mainly for Monsanto people, the email situation at Monsanto. In case you have not read the email in which I sent out, at Monsanto, we not only can you not call our 636-578-6922 number from a Monsanto phone for some reason. It says our number's out of service. You can call my cell phone or any one of the trainers' numbers in order to get a hold of us. But now Monsanto has blocked our email access. They say it's dangerous for their servers or something, since we're using our own computers. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but they have blocked our email access. So do not expect that your trainer will reply to you during work hours because they can't check their email. Now, you can send the email to me and ask that it be forwarded on to them, and I can contact them and let them know should they need the information. However, since you can't cancel within 48 hours by email anyway, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal that you need to get a hold of them that quickly. But do understand, you can contact me at our 636-578-6922 number, at my cell phone number, or which I did list on that email, or the trainer at pinnaclepersonaltraining.com email address, in addition to your trainer's regular email address. And I will get that email address most of the time immediately. So get email at that address most of the time immediately. If you have any questions, please give me a call or shoot me an email, and we can discuss that further. Like I said before, blog 15, next week's blog, is going to cover Thanksgiving Day meals and alternatives to make you help you cut down those calories a little bit. It's also going to cover a little bit of our holiday appreciation party, which is going to be coming up here in about a month, and I want to give you guys a little bit more information on that. Hopefully everybody can attend. So, look forward to hearing from you. Talk to you next.